whenever you are.
All right, today I'm going to talk to you about how to make beer can chicken. Does anybody in this classroom know what beer can chicken is? Awesome. So how many of you have been to a barbecue restaurant across Oklahoma, smokehouse or something, and had some really good barbecue chicken, ribs, whatever it might be, brisket, and wondered to yourself, how easy could it be to really make my own food? Well, it is possible. Basically today what I'm going to talk to you about is the preparation stage and how you would make beer can chicken, what you would do when you're cooking it, a couple different ways, and then I'm going to tell you about the servings and what to do afterwards. All right, basically this is a recipe from the Dean Brothers website. The Dean Brothers are the sons of Paula Deen, and they have their own restaurant, they're restaurateurs and chefs themselves. The recipe, what you would basically start together is you're going to whisk together some olive oil, some Dijon mustard, paprika, thyme, lemon juice, and garlic in a small bowl. Make sure that sets for a little while. Now, on the inside of your chicken, mostly you're going to use like a 3.5 to 4 pound chicken. That's usually the right size. You're going to open the chicken's cavity. Most that you buy from the store won't have the giblets in the neck inside of it, so open the cavity, sprinkle salt and pepper inside of it. Now, after you do that, you're going to take the marinade and put it over top of the chicken, and you're going to coat the entire chicken. Mostly the best thing to use is a basting brush, anything of that sort. If you don't have that, just dump it over top evenly. Now the next thing you would do is you get a good sheet pan. The best thing that I would say to do is, I do it overnight. You would take that chicken with the marinade, put over top of it, and get some plastic wrap and wrap over top of that. You can put it in your refrigerator overnight to ensure that all of those flavors absorb inside of the chicken. It actually makes it a lot better if you let it set longer. If you don't have that amount of time, 4 hours is usually sufficient enough to get the flavors inside of the chicken. After you pull it out of the fridge, you want to make sure that you let it set for 45 minutes at room temperature to let that get back up to the correct temperature, so when you go to cook it, it doesn't have a frozen stage. Now, the next thing that I will move on to after this is the preparation of your grill or stove. Now, if you don't have a grill, at this point, I would start prepping your stove, and you want to set it at about a temperature of 450 degrees, so that way, when you're ready to cook, it's already preheated for you. Basically, you're going to take the chicken after you get that, and you're going to take the beer. Now, most people would pour it out. Me, I don't let things go to waste, so I'm going to drink about half of the can. It doesn't matter what beer you use. It could be your favorite Budweiser, whatever it is, and you take it to the bottom part of the cavity and you place it up inside of the chicken. And so that's kind of how you do that. Now, with a gas grill, the best thing to do is to light the first and third burners, because what you're going to do with the beer can chicken is you're using indirect heat, which cooks the chicken. So you would light the first burner and the third burner, leaving the second burner off, and you set the chicken on the inside of there to ensure that both sides of the chicken are using indirect heat. Now, with a charcoal grill, on the other hand, you would line the outside of your charcoal grill or barrel, as you would use it, on the outside of the chicken, light the coals and let them light for a while to ensure that you have, again, the indirect heat. Now, basically, if you're wanting to do the chicken, which is the next step, to get the chicken a really good flavor, your temperatures are usually about 250 degrees to about 325 is your optimal temperature. And what that will do will make sure that you're not burning the chicken, as well as cooking it at a good temperature to make sure you're evenly cooking the inside of the chicken. If you're one of those people that don't like to use a grill, or you don't have a grill at the point, you want to use your oven. And now the first 10 minutes at 450 is what you would cook the chicken at. After the first 10 minutes, you want to quickly crank your oven down to 325. This way you're not burning the chicken or drying the chicken out. And you'll do that for about an hour. Whereas with the grill stage, you would use that for, let's say, about an hour and a quarter to about an hour and a half. you would cook your chicken on the grill, charcoal or gas. Now, when you're actually done cooking the chicken, which is the next step into this, while the cooking of the chicken itself, you would take a instant read thermometer, and on the thigh meat, which is the more deeper portion of the chicken, you want to stick your instant read thermometer inside the chicken, and you want to ensure that the temperature is at least 160 degrees or more, and that is from Guy Fieri's book, Cooking It, Living It, Loving It, 2011, page 36. Basically, you don't want to serve chicken to your friends or family members that's not fully cooked. That can cause a lot of other problems that you don't want to get yourselves into. Basically, after that, it's the serving stage. After you pull the chicken off of the grill, you want to ensure that you let the chicken rest for about a period of 10 to 15 minutes. That ensures that all the juices are evenly redistributed throughout the chicken, and it makes it a really good, juicy, succulent chicken that you would really want to eat. And with a 3-pound to 4-pound chicken, you're basically going to get about 4 servings out of it. So basically today I've told you, what your preparation stages are going to be, how you would prep it, the ingredients that you're going to need, and then the right ways to cook it with gas, charcoal, oven, and then the right preparation that you would do afterwards. I'd like to really leave you with a little quote. There's a favorite country artist that I have. His name's Kenny Chesney, and he has a new song on his new album. It's called Beer Can Chicken, and it's kind of the way he expresses it is, I'm feeling like a feel-good time bomb ticking, sitting around waiting on beer can chicken.